Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is September the 6th, 2018, and I'm literally here to give you all some price predictions for some of the currencies that I think you all might be interested in. Before I get started though, just want to talk to you all about what occurred in the market yesterday and how so many people did not see it coming, but we did here at HueFin News. Only our members were ahead of the curve, and I try to emphasize that as much as I possibly can on this particular channel, is that you got to be inside the move before the market actually goes in that certain direction. And that's what we're providing all of our members on our HueFin News Patreon page. We're giving them the ability to forecast and see with precise accuracy what we expect the market to do over the next day or so. Okay, so they can plan out their own in particular strategy and trades to make sure that it's going according to what we forecasted. Now, what we saw in the market yesterday was definitely one of a surprise for those who do different type of methods or analogies or analysis on their own particular charts. But for us, we saw it coming multiple days ago, and we do have the proof on our HueFin News Patreon page. Just you guys think I'm just pulling your leg, I'm not. Matter of fact, we knew that the market was continuing to make lower lows, and I actually told our members that it is about time for Bitcoin to make another move to the downside. And what did you know? The market shot down double digits for the majority of these altcoins in the space. And that's probably why one of the main reasons as to why the market cap is in a low $200 billion range. That is in very negative territory. Bitcoin is increasing as a lot of these other altcoins are dwindling in its market cap. The Bitcoin dominance is around 55%. So it definitely tells you that overall majority of people who are in this market see Bitcoin as the safe haven, as probably Tether as well. But a lot of these other altcoins are losing a lot of emphasis. Unless they show some utility application, then many of these altcoins will go to zero. So if you're not in the market right now trying to accumulate anything but Bitcoin, then you're definitely could possibly in the long run severely hurt yourself. So that's why you all need to do your due diligence on all of these altcoins to make sure they're making progression on their milestones, on their roadmaps, to make sure that they actually are attaining the goals that they say they are literally trying to obtain. And if not, then maybe you need to evaluate what you're placing your funds into. Okay, so a lot of the altcoins, Bitcoin paired against USD, are still moving to the downside. Many of them are down 6, 7, 8%. One of the outliers is definitely Ripple. Ripple is there around 30 cents. They're up 2.69%. But everything else is literally in the red and moving lower in price. So I'm not going to spend too much time on these cryptocurrency. I just wanted to pinpoint and show you that we don't have too far to go before we are definitely in dead territory for the market cap. And if we continue to move lower in price on the price of the market cap, then expect maybe the top 10 currencies to only be able to be surviving, or will only survive the next coming round of the next movement to the downside. Okay, so sooner or later you should be able to see some changes in tone in the market. If you're not a member of ours, you won't be able to know in time. You probably will be last to the party, but definitely we'll let our members know. And you know, I'm saying all of that just to tell you all that if you're interested in understanding what we do, or if you're just interested in make sure that you're staying ahead of the curve, then definitely come on over to our HueFin News Patreon page. And from there, you guys have access to all of our content, all of our articles that we place there, and as well you can converse with other members of our organization who is interested in learning more about this particular analysis. So we do look forward to y'all coming on there. The link is going to be in the description of this video if you're interested, and then from there you guys will have access to a lot of our analysis from the very beginning. So not going to waste too much of your time. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin paired against the USD. Okay, so we're looking at Bitcoin paired against USD on Coinbase, and the market for Bitcoin severely shows you that it was time for us to have another new low. Okay, the market continues to make lower highs, and that definitely tells you that it was time for this currency to finally make another low or another new high low. Okay, now that $6,000 is still going to come in as an area of support, so it's definitely important for Bitcoin to hold that area as well. I can tell you all that the buyers are coming into the market today, but it doesn't mean that we're done with lower prices. Okay, I think we're just going to maintain some consolidation, and then we will resume back down to the downside. All that saying that consolidation is going to be between $6,600, maybe even $67 as resistance, and that support area at the current moment is at $6,300. But overall, I could see Bitcoin coming down to $6,200 as well. So as of right now, the strength is trying to be maintained on a 3-hour chart. The 1-hour chart, you can still see here that the strength is here as well. So yes, in the short term, Bitcoin can move to the upside. That's going to be my analysis. But $6,600, $6,500 is that first resistance area that you need to be aware of. Now, if it can break $6,500 and $6,600, would definitely be attainable into tomorrow's trading. The next one on the list is going to be Ethereum. So we're looking at Ethereum right now. This currency is down almost 1.15%. The last trade was $224, and for the majority of the last 2 or 3 weeks, Ethereum could not break $300, and that was a dead giveaway for a lot of traders to understand that something is going on in this currency. Right now, we need to try to determine where support is, and the market has already came and touched that today, or almost touched it today. $200 is support for Ethereum. Now, if this currency breaks $200, then definitely 175 or even all the way back down to $150 will be the next area of support. The market definitely is giving us a probable precursor to strength bar right now, the market. So please understand that we can actually continue to move to the upside. The market definitely needs to close above the close from yesterday's bar. From today's bar, in order for that to happen. We're looking at the 3-hour chart for Ethereum, and the market continues to show us that it's trying to maintain its trend, but $230 you can see here is resistance. So I am expecting Ethereum to continue to move to the upside, but please understand that 230 is resistance. The strength is definitely being maintained around 220. So as long as we can stay above $220, this currency for Ethereum will move to the upside. That is going to be my analysis, but understand that $230 is resistance, and we might just bounce back down to lower prices, okay, which literally means come back down to around $220 or even around $222. But my analysis as of this particular moment is for Ethereum to continue to move to the upside, but we just need to be careful and cautious that the weakness is coming into the market. So the market cannot break 220 in order for us to continue our ability to move to the upside, which I am trying to forecast today. I am expecting Ethereum to move a little bit higher in price, at least back up to around $230. So now the next one on the list is going to be Ripple. So we are looking at Ripple on the daily price chart, and again, one of the positive things for Ripple that occurred in the market is that it did not break the lows that occurred in the middle half of August. So we literally came down there yesterday, called support. We did move a little bit lower today in the market for Ripple, but this currency is up 6.58%. The last trade was around 30 cents. So the market probably has already came up to this particular high in the market. So I'm not necessarily expecting Ripple to break out to higher prices. One of the things it has to do is has to stay above the support area of 29 cents. Okay, if Ripple can stay above 29 cents as we go throughout today into tomorrow's trading, then I'm still expecting the currency to move to the upside. But as of right now, the short term, I am looking for Ripple to continue its movement to the downside. Hey, I'm at the 10-minute mark, so if you guys are interested in learning more about our analysis, go ahead and hit the link And from there, you guys will be sent over to our page and you can sign up there and you guys will have access to more of our analysis. That's all I got for today. Talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all maintain your profitability.